Teddi Mellencamp reveals she has a 50-50 prognosis amid stage for cancer. But I truly believe I'm gonna live. Teddi Mellencamp opened up about living with cancer during an appearance on the Jamie Kern-Lima show on July 29th. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills alum shared that her father, John Mellencamp, has stepped in to help her with day-to-day struggles. She shared that she has a 50-50 prognosis, but chooses to stay positive and believes she will survive. Teddi Mellencamp said that she's focusing on belief, not fear, amid her stage for brain cancer struggle, which she's been given a 50-50 chance of surviving. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills alum, 44, described the emotional toll of living with cancer to Jamie Kern-Lima on the July 29th episode of her podcast, The Jamie Kern-Lima Show. There's a sense of sadness that comes along with not feeling your best, Mellencamp said. The dips, the highs and lows, the unknown. The reality star, who has been documenting her ongoing melanoma diagnosis after undergoing 17 surgeries for the invasive skin cancer, confirmed in April that her disease progressed to stage 4, having metastasized to her brain and lungs. She needed immunotherapy, radiation, and surgery to treat the tumors. I would be lying if I said I also didn't have a little bit of anger. Why did this happen to me? She admitted to Lima. In my mind, I was so healthy. I was taking care of myself. I play sports. Now, Mellencamp said she has been sidelined from many of her favorite physical activities, as the side effects of treatment have been rough. She explained how much her father, John Mellencamp, has helped her with things she wouldn't be capable of doing. He has been beyond, she said. With all of these medical treatments and everything. He has stepped in, he's helped me have a nurse. He calls me every single day. He makes sure that I'm okay. She said that at first, the gravity of her illness hadn't sunk in. We thought, oh, she'll just have the surgery, and she'll come out and she'll be able to manage things, and I most certainly can't. She said she couldn't imagine what her new life would look like. I was so scared to go home and not be the me that I was when I left home. It was frightening. And so that's when my dad was like, let's get you a nurse. Let's get you set up. When she got home, she was so weak, I couldn't give myself a bath. I couldn't take a shower. I had ginormous holes in my head. Her dad's support was crucial in those early days. He also taught her, it's okay to have an emotional day. She reiterated the importance of that lesson to Lima. Their interview was 5 days after Mellencamp's latest immunotherapy treatment. I have it once every 3 weeks, and it's my most emotional day. She told Lima she nearly canceled the appearance because I know I'm going to get upset. But ultimately, Mellencamp decided to go through with it, saying, people need to know it's okay to be upset. This prompted Lima to ask, how much of your energy goes to fear and how much of it goes to full belief? I would say a lot of my energy, it goes to belief, Mellencamp said, explaining that she does feel anger over no longer, hopping right up in the morning to get her kids, Slate, 12, Cruz, 10, and Dove, 5, whom she shares with Edwin Arroyev, off to school and to work out, as she did for years. I have no routine anymore, Mellencamp said, sharing that it was a big wake-up call that life isn't perfect. You don't have to be perfect, you just have to show up. Most days I end up feeling great, but if I just stay there in that moment, it'll be a terrible day. But I can control that. I may still feel sick, or I may have a stomach ache or be bummed that I have to miss something that one of my kids is doing. https://people-app, onalink, me/hnia/kz7l4cuf. But, she says, I'm in control of something. Maybe not healing, but how I show up for myself. Mellencamp said her positive attitude is what keeps her going. I have to keep fighting. I can do this. And it's okay to feel sad. A lot of people feel sad, and it doesn't have to mean that you're gonna die. What is the prognosis right now that doctors say? Lima asked. I would say probably 50-50, Mellencamp said. But I truly believe this when I say this, and it's gonna make me emotional. I truly believe that I'm gonna live. I need to believe it. 'Cause if not, it's just too sad. Never miss a story. Sign up for People's free daily newsletter to stay up to date on the best of what People has to offer, from celebrity news to compelling human interest stories. Read the original article on People. Teddi Mellencamp confronts stage for cancer with grit and faith. Teddi Mellencamp, the former Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star, recently revealed on the Jamie Kern-Lima show that she has been given a daunting 5050 prognosis following her stage 4 melanoma diagnosis, yet she continues to radiate resilience and hope. Page 6 plus 15 AOL plus 15 Collider plus 15. The 44-year-old revealed that in April, after 17 prior surgeries for melanoma, she received the devastating news that the cancer had metastasized to her brain and lungs. Entertainment Now plus 5 AOL plus 5 People.com plus 5. Since then, her treatment plan has included immunotherapy, radiation, and surgery, and she's been grappling with both the physical and emotional repercussions of this phase of her battle. Showbiz Cheat Sheet plus 13 AOL plus 13 People.com plus 13. Mellencamp's authenticity is striking. She spoke candidly about feeling waves of sadness, anger, and grief. "Why did this happen to me?" she admitted, reflecting on how, in her mind, she'd always been healthy and active. The Sun plus 12 AOL plus 12 Entertainment Now plus 12. The side effects have also forced her to recalibrate daily life. She can't do the workouts she once did, and even basic routines like getting her children ready for school have become emotional challenges. Decider plus 8 AOL plus 8 People.com plus 8. Still, it's her mindset that stands out. When asked what energy she devotes to fear versus belief, she responded, "A lot goes to belief." Despite doctors estimating a 5050 chance of survival, she declared, "I truly believe that I'm gonna live. I need to believe it. 'Cause if not, it's just too sad." EW.com plus 9 AOL plus 9 People.com plus 9. Mellencamp emphasized that her fight isn't just about healing but also about how she chooses to show up, honest, human, and determined, even amid physical and emotional hardship. Showbiz Cheat Sheet plus 11 AOL plus 11 New York Post plus 11. Support has played a critical role. Her father, singer John Mellencamp, has been a constant presence, helping facilitate home care and calling daily to check in on her. He's even arranged for a nurse to assist during her weakest moments. EW.com plus 3 AOL plus 3 People.com plus 3. More recent updates bring cautious optimism. On her 2TS in a podcast, Mellencamp shared that her tumors in both the brain and lungs have shrunk significantly, some so much they're nearly invisible on scans. The Sun plus 15 page 6 plus 15 EW.com plus 15. Nevertheless, Mellencamp grapples with the emotional complexity of her situation. While her family wants to engage in meaningful conversations about the future, she admits she's not ready, and sometimes the weight of denial feels more bearable than confronting uncertainty. EW.com. Final thoughts. Teddi Mellencamp is navigating a harrowing path with honesty and fierce resolve. Facing a stage 4 cancer diagnosis with a 50-50 prognosis, she channels her strength not just into treatments, but into everyday choices, choosing belief, vulnerability, and the courage to show up. Supported by her father and buoyed by noticeable improvements in her